Hi guys, my name is Rohit Rathod of Section Ferrari from SVC College of Engineering, Bangalore. The given topic is passing array to the function. In this presentation, we will explore the benefit, syntax, and best practices for passing array to the function in the programming languages. The first one is benefits of passing array to the function. Ease of use. Passing array to the function reduces redundancy of code and simplify the logic flow of an application. It also makes it easier to modify and debug code. Then the next is code flexibility. This technique makes it possible to call a single function on different arrays, making the code modular and flexible for use in different part of the program. Then the next is collaboration. When working with a team, passing array to a function can improve collaboration and software development productivity by making it easier for team members to work on different parts of the large project without stepping on each other's toes. Then the next is syntax for passing array to function. The first one is passing array by value. The array name acts as a pointer to the first element in the array, which is passed to a function as a parameter. Then the next is passing array by reference. The memory location for the first element in the array is passed to a function as a parameter. This allows the function to modify the original array. Then we will be discussing about the difference between the passing array by reference and passing array by value. Passing by value. If the array is large, it takes up more memory because it makes a copy of entire array. It also makes the program run slower because of the copy operation. However, it is safer because the original array remains intact. Then the next one is passing by reference. This method is faster and more efficient because it allows the function to operate directly on the original array rather than making a copy. However, if the function makes changes to the original array, it can introduce bugs into the program. Then the next one is returning array from function. First one is basic syntax. To return an array from a function, use the return statement followed by array name. For example, return my array. Then the next one is nesting array. You can also return a multi-dimensional array by nesting array. For example, return open the bracket my array 1, my array 2, and my array 3. Close the bracket. Then the next one is passing array directly as a parameter. You can also pass array to a function and use the returned value directly as a parameter for a different function call. For example, my function, open the bracket my array 1, my function 2, open the bracket my array 2, and close the bracket. Then there are some example of passing array to function. First is manipulation. You can manipulate the elements of an array through various functions like sorting, filtering, shuffling, or finding the maximum or minimum value in an array. Then the second one is iteration. You can iterate through the element of an array with a for loop or a for each loop. You can also use the map, reduce, or filter method to create a new array based on the original one. And the third one is combination. You can combine two or more arrays into a single array or extract a subset of an array and create a new one. You can also create a new array by repeating the same element in time. There are some common errors and how to avoid them. Passing an incorrect or undefined array to a function. Modified the original array by mistake when passing by reference. Not checking for the correct return type. Forgetting to declare the size of the array. To avoid this array, always initialize and declare your array before passing them to a function. Use a descriptive variable name to help you keep track of the array content. Also use a debugger or console log to print the content of the array and make sure it is behaving as expected. At the last, best practices for passing array to function. First one is encapsulate. Group related function that use the same array or array element into a single module to avoid cluttering and code reduce coupling between different parts of the program. Then document. Use comments or JS docs to document your code and explain what each function does, what parameter is accepted, and what is returned. This makes it easier for other developers to understand and use your code. Then the third one is organizer. Separate your function and variable declaration into different files or modules to keep your code organized and reusable. Use version control and unit test to ensure the quality and consistency of your code. At the last, reuse. Reuse existing function and libraries whenever possible rather than reinventing the wheel. These save times and reduce the risk of introducing bugs into the code. Also test your code on different arrays and edge case to make sure it is robust and reliable. Thank you.